pretty much on the new 2K, and I learnt this after making my build and spending my VC. So for anyone that didn't pre-order the game, or is looking for a build that has pro dribble moves and contact dunks, this is for y'all. You can do this at the point guard or shooting guard. I've checked small forward, power forward. There's going to be no more pro dribble moving bigs this season. I don't know if that'll be the same in the next gen version of the game, but you can forget about being a dribble glitching demigod small forward, power forward. It's not happening this year. So you can do this at either the shooting or point guard position. I'm going to do it at the shooting guard. It doesn't change too much, the stats and all that, but, So, number 10. So yeah, you can do it shooting guard or point guard. You got to use the yellow and blue pie chart. That's the finishing and playmaking pie chart. Then, I mean, obviously you can choose whichever physical you want. I think the second one, minimizing your strength and maximizing the rest, is probably the way to go. Then you want to put up your close shot, driving layup, driving dunk all the way. These three. And steal that. So you get left with 35 leftover points. And the thing that everyone does each year, that's just wrong, is, look, you go, okay, I'll just chuck it on whatever. But you can see, right, with all those points, you do it on offensive rebound, or any of the defensive, you only get 1 or 2 extra badges. If you do it on the finishing, you get an extra 3. Get an extra 3 for that. Get an extra 3 for that. So, it's really up to you how you want to use the last of your badges. But try and utilize it so you can maximize, as much as possible. Don't waste points. Nobody likes a points waster. So with this, we've gotten how many? 10, 20, 30, 40, 48, 52, 58 badges. 58 badges on a guard build. And as you can see, you need 85 ball handle and you need 85 driving dunk. We don't have driving dunk yet. But what I like about the shooting guard is you already start at 6'5". So none of your stats should change when you move your player's height around. Because you can see there's no way to up your driving dunk by changing your height. So 6'5" is the way to go. And I know a lot of people, are interested in the what is it? I guess the 6'8" point guards this year, but you're not going to be able to get those the good dribble moves. So here it is. You want to be 6'5", 84.2 wingspan. Why? Because that's the bare minimum you can go to get driving dunk to an 85. Your ball handle still stays at an 87, which is enough for pro dribble moves. And your shooting, I mean, look, they said there's going to be no, you can't have a low shooting, you need high shooting attributes to make your shots this year. But at 84.2 with pro dribble moves and contact dunks, you're still going to have a 74 mid-range, which is not terrible, and a 66 three-point. Once you've put the badges on, I mean, you'll be alright. So, and you can shoot, I mean, look, you can go shot creator takeover if you really want. I don't know if that'll help as much. I'm going to go slasher, just because pretty much every build I've ever made is a playmaking build. So, there you go. Bradley Beal, Kobe Bryant, Luka Doncic. Not bad comparisons at all. So then the layout for the badges. So you can see when you get to a 99, you're going to have the 85 driving dunk. You're going to have reasonable shooting, and that's with 10 badges as well, and then 24 badges for the playmaking. 6 badges is enough to get clamps and pick dodger. It's up to you, obviously, like, I'm no expert. If you have something better for the badges, go for it. But I imagine being a nippy point guard or shooting guard, this is probably the way to go. You know, maybe put one on interceptor or off-ball pest, something like that. But I think clamps and pick dodger will really frustrate people, especially if you're playing in the twos. And then we want this to look a little something like this. Yeah, cool. Whoa. Okay, so then shooting 10 badges is pretty good, you know, like, honestly, you're not going to find a lot of non-shooting pie charts where you get 10 badges. So I might go volume, steady, range, catch and shoot. There's probably a better way to spread this out, but, you know, as long as you got Deadeye and Hot Zone Hunter, it's not really a lot else you can ask for. And then 18 finishing. That's friggin' a lot. That's a lot of badges. That's a lot of badges. So there it is. You get Hall of Fame finishing, Hall of Fame playmaking, decent shooting with 10 badges, and 6 defensive. You know, like, maybe there's a better badge spread. I don't know. I haven't watched an awful lot of YouTube videos yet on 2K21. But I think, considering you can't get pro dribble moves unless you're a point forward, in the small forward department, and then, you know, if you're a point forward, there's no contact dunks, your shooting's not that great. So really, the meta is going to be guards and bigs this year. It's almost like small forwards and power forwards are going to be out of the equation. You know, because they're either going to be shooting or finishing. Like, they're not going to be. You're not going to be able to make a lot of good combo builds with small forwards and power forwards this year. So I expect to see a lot more builds like this. If someone's able to find a way to combine the contact dunks, the pro dribble moves, and still somehow find a way to get over a 70 shot, a 73 point shot, I'd be very impressed. But this is the best build that I could come up with after looking around for a couple hours. So hope this helps anyone that is unsure or uncertain on what build they want to spend their time and money on. And if so, maybe give this a crack. Anyway, that's it for today. Hope this helped y'all out. Peace.